You're angry with yourself for what you did to Erica, and you're taking it out on me. But it's your fault she'll be disfigured for the rest of her life.
Come in. Mr. Merrick, what can I do for you?
Well, Doctor, I was hoping for an update on Erica. I've been out of town a couple of days, and before going in to see her, I wanted to check with you.
The wounds to her chest are healing as I expect.
And her face. Has anyone told her the extent of the damage yet?
No. I don't think that she's strong enough to handle that yet, physically or emotionally.
And when she is strong enough to handle it, how do you intend to tell her?
Honestly, I haven't figured that out yet.
Doctor, Erica may seem quite strong to you, but the news about her face will destroy her.
Erica Kane is 10 times the woman you will ever be, Mother.
Vanessa.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh, no, that's all right. It's nice to see you.
Well, I mean, what is all this, huh? Looks like the Metropolitan Museum.
It is. It is. I did a photo shoot there.
Recently?
No, a few years ago. It was actually the first ad campaign for my signature perfume.
Your signature? What?
Don't tell me you never heard of Erica. It's been a bestseller for years.
Oh, darling, I've been in Europe for so many years.
Well, it's very big in Europe, too. Well, I'll have to get your son, David, to give it to you for your next birthday.
Well, David and I don't exchange birthday presents.
Oh, all right. Look, I'll make a note and have my secretary drop off a whole bunch of products for you. We have bath and body gel and body lotion. I think you're going to love them.
Erica, you are just too kind. Oh, my, you were beautiful.
Well, wait till you see my new ad campaign. It's going to be even more fabulous.
Really?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be playing all the great glamour girls of Hollywood. I mean, Rita Hayworth and Marilyn Monroe and, oh, well, Elizabeth Taylor, of course. As a matter of fact, one of the nurses came in this morning and she said how much I look like her. She saw me as Cleopatra. Oh, you look at that picture and you tell me if you don't agree.
Oh.
Well, now, where is that? Where is that picture? It's a close-up.
Well, give me a little credit, Mr. Merrick. My patients tell me that I have an excellent bedside manner.
Well, I'm glad that you do.
And despite what you may think, I don't believe that Eric is all that fragile. If you ask me, she's a force to be reckoned with.
Doctor, you're forgetting one thing. Her face is her fortune, the cornerstone of her career. Erica has lived her life as a beautiful and famous woman.
I'm not forgetting anything, Mr. Merrick. In fact, I totally agree with you. Until Erica has completely recovered from her cardiac surgery, she won't be told about the damage to her face. And as an extra precaution, I've instructed the nurses to restrict her visitors as well, just to make sure that there's no mishap. I have the situation well in hand.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the Cleopatra photo?
No, no. Where would it be, dear?
Well, it was right here. It was right here on the chair. I don't know. Maybe it fell on the floor.
No.
Under the
no.
bed? Oh, well. Well, maybe one of the nurses borrowed it while I was asleep. I have so many fans.
You certainly have lived quite a life.
Yes, I have. It's been very, very rich and very, very full. But, as my mother always used to say, the best is yet to come.
Well, it's certainly going to be different, right?
I beg your pardon?
Well, I mean, adjusting, you know, to being out of the limelight after so many years of being in it. But then you are so strong, Eric. I'm certain you can overcome just about anything. As my mother used to say, make lemonade out of lemons.
Well, I have no intention of being out of the limelight. I'm going to go back to modeling, and in fact, I'm going to launch my new ad campaign with a TV special that we're going to call A Return to Glamour.
Oh, my. Well, don't you think that's a tad ambitious? I mean, considering.
No, not at all. I don't. I can't wait to get back to work. As a matter of fact, we are going to start shooting in a little more than 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, heavens. Well, I hope they're going to allow us for some, you know, flexibility in your schedule, because as I understand it, these schemes can be very costly. You know, when they don't like to, you know, postpone at the last minute.
Well, why would I have to postpone?
Well, oh dear, let me help you.
Thanks. This blasted thing of wheels about to fall off. I think my soon-to-be ex could be donating some new carts instead of cardio wings. Now, honey, I got you a couple of issues of your favorite magazines, Femme Fatale. It's got a quiz in it. I know you're
well,
just
hold on for a minute, will you please? Mrs. Bennett was just about to tell me that I should postpone my television special, my new ad campaign, and I'd like to know why.
Are you asking her or me?
Well, I'm asking both of you. Do you know something that I don't?
You know, this pillow just looks like it could use a little adjusting. Are you comfortable?
My pillows are fine. Now, I just want to know from both of you, why do you think that I might have to postpone my television ad campaign?
Oh, Erica, you know, please, you've just had major heart surgery. I mean, one has to be very careful about taking on too much at once, especially right after you're dismissed from the hospital.
Oh, she's right, hon. I mean, 2 weeks of bed rest at least is what you're gonna need.
Oh, a bed rest. Oh, well, I've had enough bed rest to last me a lifetime. Any more bed rest and I'll have bed sores.
Miss Kane, I'm sorry to disturb you, but it's time to take your vitals.
Oh, just a moment, please. We were right in the middle of a very important conversation.
Well, honey, I gotta make my rounds. I'm gonna leave these magazines here for you. This joint is just chock full of people who are dying for something to read. Could you help me with this door again?
Certainly.
Thanks. I'll check back with you a little later, okay? Toodaloo.
Oh, these pictures. They're fabulous. Where were they taken?
At the Met.
Oh, they actually let you shoot there?
With all the free publicity they were getting, they begged me to shoot there.
Oh, well, I am so glad you happened along, because she was asking. I was getting quite curious about her face, and all those questions were making me très uncomfortable.
Well, that's why I just got out of there short but sweet. That's my method. Boy, God help us all when she finds out the truth. That's all I got to say.
There you go. And tell your daughter to be sure to watch for my new ad campaign and TV special called A Return to Glamour.
Oh, thank you so much. She'll be thrilled.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So, there, now you know why I can't possibly postpone my work. I mean, I can't let my fans down.
Erica, you're absolutely right. You know, I just had a nice chat with Opal. Your friends all think that you shouldn't have any negative thoughts whatsoever. You know, at first, I thought they were a bit misguided, but once I understood the situation, we're going to focus only on pleasant topics.
What situation?
Well, I mean, your general condition, for one.
You never did answer my first question. Do you know something I don't know?
Oh, well, I thought I did, but I was mistaken.
Mistaken about what?
Well, all that medical jargon.
What medical jargon? For heaven's sakes, please, Vanessa, stop beating around the bush and just tell me.
Well, I heard David talking to Dr. Martin and Dr. Weiss.
And?
I couldn't help but be concerned. I mean, look, Erica, I'm sure Dr. Weiss is a perfectly capable surgeon and physician, but you know something? You deserve the very best. Now, you see, I happen to know this plastic surgeon in Brazil. His name is Dr. Jorge Gonzalez, and he's worked on many Hollywood stars. Now, you know something? This can just wait until you're better.
You think that I need to fly a plastic surgeon all the way here from Brazil to fix minor scratches and bruises? A minor procedure?
A minor procedure. Is that what they told you?
You know, this is really enough. Vanessa, I want you to tell me exactly what Dr. Martin and Dr. Weiss told you about my face.
Look, Erica, I'm sure that I'm mistaken. You know something? I shouldn't be staying this long. You know that? You just forget everything I said.
Absolutely.
Please?
No. You're not stepping 1 foot out of this room until you tell me what you know.
You're obviously still very fond of Erica.
Yeah, she's a special woman, and the last couple of years have been difficult for her. Our failed marriage, her daughter's illness, addiction, and just when she was getting her life back on track, reviving her career, this happens.
I should have pulled over when I realized I couldn't see the road. But she was so hell-bent on getting home for that interview.
Erica does not understand the word no.
But still, I should have followed my better judgment.
Doctor, it wasn't your fault. You were driving in a blizzard. Some idiot leaves his truck stranded in the middle of the highway. Look, what's important is getting Erica over the next hurdle. She is going to need a support system, family, friends. I was even thinking about getting a psychiatrist.
That might be a good idea, but all the same, I would like to wait as long as possible.
Well, there might be a problem. The press has already been alerted. They want specifics about her condition.
Has anybody said anything?
I hope not, but this is a public hospital. Any number of people could leak it to the press. Orderlies, technicians, nurses. What if someone let it slip to Erica herself?
The staff has been fully briefed as to the situation. I've made it very clear that if anyone even hints at the severity of her injuries, they will be fired immediately.
Erica, will you please just forget I said anything? Come on, if I were to quote doctors and get it wrong somehow, it would only upset you unnecessarily.
Well, why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Look, I just think that you should concentrate on your recovery right now. When the time comes and you are feeling better, I will be happy to call Rio. I will get Dr. Gonzalez on the telephone, and then you can take it from there.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but obviously I already have access to the best physicians in the world.
You know, that's really silly of me. Of course you do. I'm sure you're on a first-name basis with the best plastic surgeons money can buy. But, Erica, this is not a simple nip and tuck. This is major reconstruction.
Oh, Doc Haywood, wait, listen, I've been looking all over for you.
What is it, Mr.
Well,
Fuller?
it's Erica. You know, she's asking a lot of questions about her face. I have tried to be reassuring, but even I can't lie that good. Now, I think it's time that you sat down with her and...
No one tells her anything until I say that it's okay. That's why I had the nurse put the sign outside the door about visitors needing authorization.
There is
The
no...
patient in CCU is complaining of severe chest pains. He's having trouble breathing, and his BP's up to 200 over 110.
Oh, that is really low, Vanessa. Using me to get at your son.
Excuse me?
I know that you and David don't get along, but don't drag me into it.
I don't understand.
Your son, David, has repeatedly told me that my facial injuries are minor, and that Dr. Weiss is perfectly capable of repairing the injuries. So just go find some other way to punish your son, because I'm not buying into it.
This isn't about David. This is about your face.
I'm talking about my face. Your son, David, the doctor, has repeatedly assured me that I have nothing to worry about.
Erica, my son is a brilliant, brilliant surgeon, but he's a man. He doesn't begin to understand women. He thinks the important thing is that he saved your life. He doesn't take into consideration at all the kind of life he's leaving you with.
My life is going to be better than ever, thank you very much, with my return to modeling and my new television ad campaign.
Oh, Erica, you're amazing. I mean, you really are. I mean, I couldn't even face my friends, let alone a television camera, you know, but you are braver than I am. Of course, I'm sure they can shoot you from profile, but...
You know, once Dr. Weiss repairs my facial injuries, I'm going to be as good as new. And the camera has always loved me.
You know, this is absolutely tragic. I mean, this is so damn Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly? What has Grace Kelly got to do with me?
Lord, there was photographs at the scene of the accident. For heaven's sakes, her face was almost totally obliterated. You know, it was an absolute blessing that she didn't survive. Whereas you, thanks to David, you're probably going to live to a ripe old age, and you were going to have the finest doctors money can buy, I'm sure. But for heaven's sakes, Erica, even they can't perform miracles. I mean, given the severity of your injuries.
You know, you keep saying that. Have you seen what's under my bandages?
Well, have you, dear?
Well, of course not. I'm not permitted to. We can't risk infection.
Well, infection is the least of your concern. You know, this is really unconscionable. And I don't care what David says, because you deserve the truth. Everyone does. And I think it is an absolute crime that they're keeping it from you.
Keeping what from me?
I heard Dr. Weiss tell David that no one will be able to restore that beautiful face. The damage is too severe. And it's not reversible.